And then again, what we interpret as dancehall music, it was clean, decent music. You understand? Because in those days, you would find us talking about love, a little gospel, because we had record to prove that. A record like Time to Pray with the Melalox. You see, that created a big scene. And then now, as the time went on rather, it was Coxsone and Juke Reid. I want to tell you, it was one time it was Coxsone alone, because Juke Reid began to backtrack, and the people took on to Coxsone more, because he had the kind of music that the people would enjoy. Because to begin with, all the top musicians them in Jamaica, they passed through Studio One. All the top recording artists, both male and female, they passed through Studio One. And we would select from those, and we compiled their selection. As Machuki told you, that we were the only sound that could start a dance with local record from now until tomorrow evening this time, and don't play one foreign tune. See, Mr. Dad is a man like this. He knows what he wants. He don't directly play the instrument, but he's a good dancer. And sometimes the band will be playing with a Roland or a Tamacook. And he says, well, this one is nice, but I see this they even play tool up more to find more people dance. So he had the idea what he wanted. You understand?
Let's just pause a minute. Stay here. This is a ride.
Yes, right now.
Alright. Sorry,
Yeah.
Which one of your brands?
They want to make sure they want to
Ready?
Right. Sorry, excuse me.
Yo. Yeah. Yes, as I was saying. Well, after playing at those places, move even further, move out of town now, because body counterparts now clamoring for Coxsone sound. When they come try the sound, same as Machuki tell you, it is not King Stitt. They don't want the set, because it's the same as Chuki told you that Coxsone will say to them, well, I have so much set I have, but it's only one King Stitt I have. So anyway, just said play. It's just there him had to play. I want to reach a time that sometime I find I start my dance and my dance begin to look nice and full early. I threw that to please the other promoters. So that would come and he'd drive me in his car. I'd stay in that 15 or 20 minutes at that dance playing few tunes to let that promoter satisfy. Sometimes I end up all 4 or 5 dances the night before I go back to the dance that I started. You see. So real our fact, I enjoyed all those times. But there's one thing I'm dissatisfied about. The cash situation didn't, in those days rather, what Mr. Dad would charge for a night to play. You understand? We would consider that we are well paid under the circumstances to know that I said, so man, let me tell you so well, then, it's not playing for not less than $18,000. You understand? During those days, the most we played for on a Saturday night is 14 or 15 pounds. So you see where I'm coming from. But I enjoyed it all. And it's one thing I really say, that what's going on the radio today, some of those people have not a clue. They should select these jockeys from among sound system players. We are in the business, we move in the ghetto, and we know what the people desire, we know what they want. But it's not so it go. But we can't roll with nobody. That's that. I also had a dream to see Jamaica as a record industry. And thank God, I can say I see that dream fulfilled. Well, the only thing that I'm against with the industry is that we the artists, we get a raw deal. And this thing has been going on from 1960, about 1968 until in the present time now. It's only now that a copyright law has been drafted in Jamaica that some changes is on the way. But still that is going to take a long time still. But as I said, I dreamed of a music industry in Jamaica. So my dream is to see the industry improve, that we the artists can be better compensated for our works. See? Because as I told you before, I named about 6 tunes that was released in England. And I haven't got a penny. But yet the tunes are big sellers and #1 on foreign charts. And here I am. But I love the business. And I will always continue to put my my input into the business, because I know it will do better days to come.
Yeah. Well, you have a good new album out right now.
Yes. I'm thankful for that. And that album, I want to tell you, that album we started that album about 92. But so as to be perfect with it. Because I knew, so did Mr. Dad, knew that when this album is compiled, it wasn't going to miss. You see? Because those are the authentic sounds, and that's the way dancehall was, dancehall music was. You see? What they're really talking about dancehall music now is tribe. In my understanding, I have that as tribe. Because you can't tell me, say you're going to listen to drum and bass one whole night. Your head must hurt you. And it's not, drum and bass is the only instrument. Hands, you see.
time Bob Marley appeared on stage.
Right. Was that one of the farewell shows?
No, that was at Easter Monday morning show in the War Theatre.
Early
The very first show, the very first time he decided us to front the group. The original leader of the group was Junior Brathwaite.
Right.
1 second. And he left on the Holy Thursday.
Talk about some of them.
Rolling.
Because I think we want to get over much more that it's you really make them, they're your lyrics,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of that,
yeah.
you know? How you made up the lyrics and where, you know, what you were inspired by when you was the author of them works.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to get over in the film. Okay. Okay. Rolling.
Rolling.
So first, King Stitt, yeah? Okay, Stitt. So
Yeah.
perhaps you'd like to tell us a bit about the series of records you made with Clancy Eccles.
Well, the series of records I made with Clancy Eccles, starting with Fire Corner. Now, he made a tune on that rhythm called Should It Do, but he didn't sell that much. And while I was in Watcherius, because in those times now, 68, 69, that was a time when the violence took the city by storm, and at the time Mr. Dad had to pack up his sound because we wouldn't play in that type of environment. Well, I was in Ocherius doing a stint with Jack Rudy, the late Jack Rudy. And he came down by Ocherius. I was playing a dance one night and he brought the rhythm. And he said he wanted me to do something on it for him. So alright. He gave me the rhythm on a dub. And I played the rhythm a couple of times. Well, it's something that I wrote out the top part of Fire Corner. No matter what the people say, these songs reach the way they are of the day from your boss DJ King Stitt. Hot it from the top to the very last drop. That was so very hard, and then now, when we met in Dynamic Studio now, and that started, then in the studio, I heard them playing Punchline, and that was how Fire Corner was made. Van Cleef now, seeing a series of shows with Lee Van Cleef, like Days of Rat, The Good, The Bad and The Ugly, and for a few dollars more. Then now, Clancy again said he wanted to do a tune like Lee Van Cleef, and then now went to the studio, and the Punchline now just set up, this is the Days of Rat. I am the ugly one. Because in the show The Good, The Bad and The Ugly, Van Cleef was the ugly one. You understand? That was how Van Cleef was made. Urban Shuffle, down by the studio, Dynamic, and they was playing redoing over the original Ernest Freeman, Live It Up. And at the time now, he had an engineer by the name of Linford Anderson, called him Handicap, was down there, and the tune was playing, and one of my friends now was in the studio and he made a big spliff. I took the spliff from him and I lighted it, and I just say, smoking is a habit. And the captain said, drag it, grab it, and Clancy said, look, we do it now. That is our man shuffle man. Zigatan 2. Again, I was down by Dynamic one day, and Clancy had a session I was playing the rhythm, and I heard the Zigatan advertisement in the ear. And I say, you know, so I'm going to do something over this thing. And we just, look how you're sad and do. I, King Stitt, has got a new discovery for you, the bad Zigatan 2. And that was the Punchline. And then now, we had Clancy, just do it. Yes, and all their part, work your show and all, that we just had that scene while we play, but we had the punchline. Zigatan too. So those were really and ISRI again, same thing. I had a track like asked Montemari say what you're saying, and we just down by the studio and said he wanted to do something, and I just write out the punchline. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. I'm the one you've got to salute. That is how my tune really bad. So bad. King of Kings, well, Uri did Ruling Nation, and we had the rhythm, the Mountain Morris tune. And then now, I had signed back Uri now. Say, you say you rule the nation with version, but I'm the King of Kings, I rule kingdom. And that's how those two was bad.
Yeah, okay on that. So now we're talking about the Boston. Thanks very much, Stuart.
This is Machuki, and I would like to remind you that I have accomplished a lot of firsts in the sound industry. And today, I am proud to know that I was the very first individual who gave Bob Marley that sound he required on that Easter Monday morning in the Ward Theatre that brought him a standing ovation. He was nervous, and within the Ward Theatre it took a specific sound, tuning of the amplifier for him to really deliver without any squeaks or any distortion. Well, I know I'm a young man, I knew just what I should do to the amplifier, so I had 2 hands in the ceiling of the Ward Theatre. So I realized after I got the pitch from the horn, I put on a little bass on it, that after Bob's rendition that morning, some of the artists claimed say that I gave him a better tune than them because he come from Studio One. It was true. I can't beat really, it was really true. And to see the heights he has reached, it gave me some satisfaction. And to be frank, he never passed me all these years while he was alive. And I always that car touting with him and still go tap, 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 tap. And when I look, enough respect, enough respect. It's like he remembered that specific one because he took over the group. The Thursday from Junior Brathwaite. Junior Brathwaite left for the States, and he was given the task to lead the group the Easter Monday morning. With all the nerves there, boy, I could see it. But today I'm satisfied to see that all these artists that I put my input into, you know, because each artist I was when playing on the set, I was to introduce them with some specific, you know, description that was ear catching.
How would you do that?
That's the for argument's sake to say, this is an alternate edit with an incomparable musical biscuit. You grab it now like an Alabama rabbit. Shake a leaf, shake like a leaf on the tree, and even jive like a 86 on the cherry pie. And I would make music run. And there are a time when I introduce a record this way. The best in songs to be found anywhere around. So don't be a clown and be no square. Hop and get your share. Another time we introduce a record this way. You live the life you love and love the life you live. Whether you be young or old, you got to let the good time roll. Music run. And all along, I keep injecting these sweet phraseology that really was a hit with my audiences. And it's able to train the minds of the people. Well, I keep taking away violence from them thoughts. Sure. I can say this too. When sound came on the scene, there was a lot of burglars and shopbreakers. But they start to follow the sound. And when I never want to make them move around half past 3, 4, yeah man say, hold on man, I'm taking 2 more tunes. And you know ready, hold on man, I'm taking 2 more tunes. I'm taking 2 more tunes till daylight.
Not work off.
And these guys know music get sinking in them bone now. Them say, boy, I can't buy that here, so we find something else to do. And that's why today we have so much burglars like days gone by. Well, all in all, we had tried to make Jamaica the place it's supposed to be.
Sure.
But the politicians had different ideas. And they invaded the dancehall. And today, what we see as a dance today is not what a dance is supposed to represent. In my book, a dance is a place a man take a chance at romance.
True.
That's why I see it. But today when you go look in the dance hall, look like it's muggling. The guys on one side and the girls on the other side. These guys don't know what it is to touch a girl. I could do a dance and I don't touch a girl. This is when I go and come closer when we go dancing. I don't style anymore, so I want to know what's wrong, but I still know what I don't want to say it now. Maybe it's in another forum. If I'm hard pressed, I would say what's causing it, but I wouldn't say it now.
But in those days, you used to have a time in the dance when the selector would play just back to back, you know, and if you had to be holding a girl at that time.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, that's it.
Yeah, but no fun.
No fun.
You see. Because that's what it's all about, you know. Boy meet girl,
And girl
meet boy. But that vibration, those lyrical contents that really bring about that feelings isn't in the atmosphere anymore. It's all sort of
slackness.
I wouldn't even call it them kind of way there. Yeah, but that's unpleasant sounds. Unpleasant. You know, people attacking people. You know, market was there, but it was done in more subtle form. Take Prince Buster and Derek Morgan. Yeah. You see, they attack. You see, they were the Rudy tunes, Rudy come from jail, Rudy bam bam, but it was done with a brace. When you put out one Rudy, put a counteraction to the Rudy.
Yeah.
No, it's a wholesale business, and the music is of this nature. It dictates to people, because music is information and education. You see, what you sow is what you reap. You see, whatever you express in the music is what people is going to take in.
True.
And as King rightfully say, the children of today learn and live what they hear. We tell them about Inform of the Dead. Them don't really realize the impact. Only when they see their things know that they want something, who take my things, sir? They will tell you why they want me for dead. You see, they use expressions that are meaningless in the true sense of the word.
True.
And that should not be so, because you're reaching out to thousands and thousands of people. And what you say today will be held up against you 30 or 40 years from now.
True.
You brought me a record, I played me a record since Evening Warfare, and I did about 20, 30 years ago. It wasn't even commissioned as a record then. It took me to the studio to sample some rhythm tracks that no DJ wanted us to get at. But when I hear it, I'm well pleased I didn't say anything foul.
No.
And you could hear my creative input. One Iran, fan Irani, warfare. That's my creative input, and that is deep roots. That tongue there, Jamaican. One Iran, fan Irani, that's Jamaican, deep roots. But these DJs don't, this generation is forgetting that. If they pick up that sound, there's so much magic in the music. So much magic in the music. While these subject that I touch it, they wouldn't have to touch it. Jump for joy, Jah Newman, pan for no ranja, no yan. That's jump for joy. You saw that song beautiful? Yeah. And there's that song that they could be using to make music much beautiful, much more beautiful than it is today. Well, I don't complain still with them because I have to say to be it amounts to their educational ability, limits of their education, really. But still, music is a source to educate. You see, it is important. And if you choose to be an entertainer, you must try to reach out to the most, not the least. You see, because I love and dig the most, and then the Coxsone pillar to post, and that was no boast nor toast, it was just the utmost.
Yeah.
You see.
Okay. Yeah.
Solid.
Serious.
Yes. I beg you one favor though. Look up here for me and give me an introduction again. DJ style. Said punch.
It is I who create for others to imitate, and what you'll have to appreciate, you have never heard my duplicate.
Stitt.
Me?
Yeah.
The musical spotlight now shines for the first time on the man, Delroy Wilson.
You have any more punchline for me, Machuki?
Love is true, love is pure, love is something the doctors can't cure. And if I say I'm wrong and you say you are right, let's get together and let's not fight.
Stitt. Any more for me?
I'd say like this. Let love fill every heart today. Let love shine bright along the way. Let doubts go, but let love stay. That's all your boss, Jamaican Stitt, has got to say.
Can you handle that?
Yeah, hold tight. All right, you have a challenge now. Hold tight.
Can you handle it?
All right, hold tight now, Machuki. One.
Great Googa Mooga, well, all Ruta. Mommy-o and Daddy-o, you can tell them the Jacko sent you.
Stitt have an answer.
Yeah. All sounds are good in town, when King Stitt is not around. Run east, west, north, or south, King Stitt tags the musical knockout.
Well, I have a challenge there now, Machuki. We are we done?
East, west, north, south. This sounds packs or knockout. The best is sounds all around. So move your feet off the ground.
Oh, the herbsman shuffle did go.
Smoking is a habit. Jagged crabbit. Earthman shuffle.
Wicked. Loveliness.
That's it.
Murder.
Please.
Gentlemen, thanks very much.
Welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome.